Hello, everyone. So let's talk about something that can feel, well, a little scary, making a phone call in a brand new language. When you are feeling sick, it is even harder, isn't it? Your head might hurt, you might feel really tired, and honestly, just talking in English can feel like climbing a huge mountain. But please do not worry. I completely understand that feeling. Take a nice deep breath with me. We are going to do this together, step by step. Today, we are going to make it so easy. This explainer will give you the exact, simple words you need so you can confidently pick up that phone when you need a doctor. Welcome to our explainer today. Our goal right now is very simple, but it is absolutely crucial. We are going to learn and we are going to practice exactly how to call a clinic when you feel sick. And here is the best part. We will only use simple words. You really do not need to speak perfect English to get the help you need. You just don't. You only need to know a few very basic steps. By the time we finish today, you will know exactly what to say. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is a quick look at our agenda for today. First, important words. Second, a real phone call. Third, understanding the call. Fourth, helpful tips. And fifth, steps to remember. Okay, let's start with section 1, important words. Before we can even think about making that phone call, we need to know the right words to say. We are going to learn 5 key words today. Just 5. If you know these 5 words, I promise you the phone call will be so much easier. Our very first word is appointment. An appointment is a planned time to meet the doctor. You see, you cannot just walk into a building and see a doctor anytime you want. You must have a planned time first. I'm going to say this word again very slowly so you can practice it with me. Appointment. Appointment. Try saying it out loud. This is literally the most important word you need when you make your phone call. Moving on, our second word is clinic. Clinic. A clinic is simply the place where the doctor works. It's the building you will actually go to for your appointment. Now, sometimes people might call it a doctor's office, but clinic is a very, very common word. When you look on your map, or maybe you search on your phone for a doctor near you, you will look for a clinic. Word number 3 is receptionist. Okay, I know, this is a longer word, but it's very important. Let's break it down and say it slowly. Receptionist. Receptionist. This is the person who answers the phone and makes your appointment. They are not the doctor. They are the friendly helper sitting right at the front desk. They are the exact person who will help you today. And remember, they talk to lots of people all day long, and they really want to help you get better. Our fourth word is symptom. Symptom. A symptom is a word that describes how your body feels when you are sick. So, for example, a cough, that is a symptom. A hot head, that's a symptom too. The receptionist is going to ask you about your symptoms so they know exactly how to help you. Knowing your symptoms makes the phone call super fast and really easy. We are going to learn more symptom words in just a minute, I promise. Let's jump into section 2, a real phone call. Okay, so we know our words now. Next, we are going to pretend to call a receptionist. We are going to see exactly what to say from the very start to the finish. I want you to imagine you're picking up your phone right now. You hear it ringing, the receptionist answers and says, "Hello, Green Street Clinic, how can I help you?" Here is the most important first sentence you can say. "I need to make an appointment, please." That's it. It is short, it is very polite, and it tells the receptionist exactly what you want. You do not need to say anything else at all to start. Just say, "I need to make an appointment, please." Next, the receptionist is going to ask for your name and why you need to see a doctor. Here is a perfect example of how to answer. "My name is Emma Chen. I have a bad cough and a fever." Notice how wonderfully simple this is? Emma says her full name very clearly. Then she says her symptoms. She doesn't tell a long, confusing story about how she got sick or what she ate yesterday. She just says the main problem, a bad cough and a fever. I'm going to read that again so you can really hear the clear sentence. "My name is Emma Chen. I have a bad cough and a fever." Keeping it short like this is definitely the best way to be understood over the phone. After you say your name and your symptoms, the receptionist will offer you a time to come in. In our pretend call here, they offer 3 p.m. today. Emma says yes, she agrees to that time. Then the receptionist gives the final important details. They say, 3 p.m. at 25 Green Street. Bring your ID card. The receptionist might also ask you to arrive 15 minutes early. Now, do not let that surprise you. This is very normal. Arriving 15 minutes early just gives you some time to fill out a few papers before you actually see the doctor. Always remember to bring your ID card, and if you have one, bring your health insurance card too. Now we are at Section 3, Understanding the Call. We just saw a totally perfect phone call, but sometimes, you might need to say different words because you feel sick in a different way. Let's break down the call a bit more and learn some options just so you are ready for anything. The receptionist will always ask you why you need a doctor. They might say, "What are your symptoms?" Or they might ask, "Why do you need to be seen today?" Because they will ask this, you really must know your symptom words in English. Let's look at the most common ones right now so you can answer this question easily and confidently. Here are the symptom words you will probably use the most. Let's go through them nice and slow. First, fever. This means you have a high body temperature. You feel very hot, you might be sweating, and maybe you feel very, very tired. That is a fever. Second, cough. This is when loud air comes out of your mouth. Third, headache. This is a pain inside your head. It just hurts to think. Fourth, stomachache. This means you have pain right in your belly. Maybe your stomach hurts after eating something bad. And fifth, sore throat. This is when it hurts inside your neck, especially when you try to swallow water or food. Knowing just these 5 simple words will help you explain almost any basic sickness to the receptionist. So what happens if the receptionist gives you a time, like 3 p.m., but you are busy? Maybe you are at work or you are picking up your children from school. Well, guess what? That is completely okay. You can ask for a different time. You have the power to do that. If the time they say is bad for you, you can simply say, "Do you have a later time?" Or you could ask, "Can I come in the morning?" I want you to practice those, so I'll say them again. Do you have a later time? Can I come in the morning? You are allowed to ask for a time that actually fits your life. The receptionist will just look at their computer again and find a new, better time for you. Moving on to Section 4, Helpful Tips for Beginners. Making this phone call is a big step. I really want to give you some highly encouraging tips to make this whole process feel much easier and much less stressful for you. You can completely do this. Here are 4 simple tips to help you out. First, write down exactly what you want to say before you even touch the phone. Write down your name, your symptoms, and the time you want. Just reading from a piece of paper makes you feel so much safer. Second, speak slowly. And please, please remember this. It is perfectly okay to say, "Sorry, I am learning English. Can you speak slowly?" I'm going to say that one more time because it is literally a game changer. "Sorry, I am learning English. Can you speak slowly?" Receptionists hear this all the time, every single day. They will be so happy to slow down and help you. Third tip, have a calendar or your phone ready in front of you so you can quickly look at your dates and times. And fourth, right before you hang up the phone, repeat the time and the address back to them. Say, "Okay, 3 p.m. at 25 Green Street." This just makes sure you heard everything correctly.
And finally, Section 5, Steps to Remember.
Well, we have learned a lot of great information today, haven't we? Now we are going to lock it all in. Let's review the main steps from start to finish. Here is your super simple checklist. Step 1, call the clinic and say your key sentence, "I need to make an appointment." Step 2, clearly say your name and your simple symptoms, like a fever or a headache. Step 3, choose a time that works for you. Step 4, write down the time and the clinic's address on your paper so you don't forget. Step 5, go to the clinic a little bit early and remember to bring your ID or your health card. And that's the whole shebang, just 5 simple steps. The receptionist is right there to guide you through it all. So, I have a quick question for you. Next time you feel sick, are you ready to pick up the phone? I really believe you are. You have all the simple words and the easy steps you need. I highly encourage you to practice this at home. Pretend to call a friend and practice saying your symptoms out loud. Taking charge of your own health in a new language is a wonderful, amazing achievement. Keep practicing, take great care of your health, and keep on learning. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer today.